Hey everyone, I have decided to start filming again daily, and if only to share thoughts and contemplations that I've been having, and love to hear start a conversation possibly with any of you that are out there that can give me some feedback. I love recognizing what's happening in my outer world and seeing how that's being affected by what's going on inside. This morning I took the dogs out for a walk. I've been doing that for the last 2 weeks. I'm really happy. Every day I take them out for a quick walk around the block, about 25 minutes. And Tommy is crazy. Tommy is crazy pull dog, and I'm trying to teach him, although my bad, it's been a few years and they haven't been taken out regularly, so he doesn't know how to properly behave on a leash. And he pulls a lot. So I stop. I had a trainer for a little while, and you would just stop as long as he pulled, which is always. And I wait until there's no real tension on the leash, and then I start again. And this morning I was tired. I didn't even really want to take them for a walk, but I did because he was staring at me with that face, so I had to. And at one person, I was getting really frustrated with this stopping. It was constantly stopping. And I recognized the trigger, and I said, okay, what's going on here? If everything that's happening in my life is exactly as it's meant to be, then this is here for a reason. And I thought of a few kind of silly ones. I'm like, I could be working my arms and not just my legs, seeing as I'm going out for a walk. But more than that, I was like, what if you're supposed to be stopping 50 times before you actually reach Conad, which is the supermarket that's like halfway? And they have like this space where I let Belen run for a little bit, and there's a little bit of grass and stuff. And I said, well, if I'm supposed to stop 50 times, then I'm actually not quite there yet. I noticed the shift in the different perception, and I sat with that. I felt more comfortable. I felt more comfortable stopping. And I don't know if it was just me, and I don't think it was, but all of a sudden my perception being changed, felt like Tommy wasn't pulling as much either. And we would stop more often, of course. So there's that. And he would, so of course he can't pull too much because I would be constantly stopping. But I noticed that instead of me fighting what was actually happening, I chose to leave resistance behind and step into acceptance and see what that would look like. And it definitely feels better. So it's really interesting. So why are we always choosing resistance when what's right in front of us is just what is? And why don't we look at it differently so that we can feel better? That's my thought for today. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And that's Something Sabina.